demasiados. That means level 50 is level 50. Okay.
Welcome to what many consider to be the new home for boxing. We are in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia at Kingdom Arena. Alongside me, English fighting legend Johnny Nelson.
The pleasure's always mine, my friend.
Janabek Alim Kalouli, the unified middleweight champion of the world. What a decorated amateur career he had with a 307 record. Terrence Bud Crawford.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from Zelandi in Kazakhstan, introducing a unified middleweight champion of the world, known as Kazakh style, Johnny Bek Alim Kamnouli. Fighting out of the blue corner, from Omaha, Nebraska, here is an acclaimed 3-division champion of the world, Terrence Bud Crawford.
What a pleasure it is to be here in this environment. What a venue for this showdown.
We see the crowd, the people, the fans. We just cannot wait for this fight to get on.
What a great venue and what a great matchup. Cannot wait for this one. We have high hopes and aspirations for this fight. That straight hurt him. They both want a highlight reel knockout. He misses with that straight left. What a pleasure to be in this unique environment. Every seat has been taken for tonight's match.
You just see the nerves on a fighter stepping into the ring, Tom. It can tell you so much about a fighter. And then look in the opposite corner. You've got one fighter that is in heaven. This is where they want to be.
Nice counter punch right up the middle. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming.
It's a little lag though.
Nice counter. And he scores with the counter. Perfect counter shot. Didn't land that jab. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. They exchange punches. Good counter punching. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. That last round. And a round that seemed like an eternity for them finally comes to a close.
Every second, every minute of this fight is important. Every second, every minute of this round is important. You cannot afford to lose it.
Get your rhythm back, then we go again. He's not getting back up. You were thinking, you were smart. You be smart when you go out there. Just take the round.
And there's the bell for round 2. So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
When you're fighting a counterpuncher, the feint can be such a good weapon. Pretend you're going to punch, make the counterpuncher throw a punch, and then you counter them.
If you're fighting a counter puncher, you've got to dummy a shot. Make them react from that, then react then. I know it's hard to think that way, but counter punchers, they're watching your every move, your every twitch.
Who's willing to go where the other fighter won't? This fight a little bit closer than I think a lot of people thought.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Threw the uppercut, but did not score. That counter shot lands. The perfect counter lands. This counter fighter believes in the anything you can do, I can do better. They'll let you throw a punch first, and they'll answer you and usually hit you harder.
Hard, I understand what you're saying, but you've got to be honest. You've got to be honest. You've got to be a pro. You've got to think right. Concentrate.
This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go.
Oh, he's getting better.
In that last round.
For sure getting better.
Let's get it started in round 3. After that last round, something has got to change.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Neither one of these fighters want to see the judges' scorecards. Throws the jab, but does not score. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. They threw the hook, it didn't land. Halfway through the round, and man, these two are going at it.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Straight right just misses.
Oh, hit the back again.
There's no doubt that this fighter's power can change the fight around in an instant. You can't afford to make one single minor mistake.
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain there.
A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Yadabek that last one. There's the bell for round 4. This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Catch and shoot.
Oh yeah, he's him up now, huh?
He caught him clean. Clean as a whistle. Nice job getting that punch through. What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
This is when you get in the ring feeling like you're King Kong because you know you've got a chin that is not going to get dented.
Nice exchanges from both men in this round.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Crawford in trouble. Disaster averted.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one.
Go, buddy.
Let's talk about Janibek in that last round.
And now I'm pissing up with the hard rights now.
Here we go in round 5. Who's going to land the first big shot? Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Punch, counter punch. Beautiful counter shot. Beautiful counter punch. They're both trying for a knockout. Swing and a miss with the jab. Just missed with that hook. These counter punches have to hurt. This has been a very competitive round between these two.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
When you're a power puncher, you're not as concerned with how many punches you throw. It's about how many you land and how hard they are.
The middleweights are the best you can ever come across. Obviously, the glamorous is a heavyweight, but the middleweight, it's the size of the average man or woman. When you get in there and you're letting the shots go, you've got power, you've got speed, you've got pace, you can stand, you can dance, you can do everything. We can look back in history. Do you know the amazing fights at a middleweight are ridiculous? That is what writes our history book.
Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Janibek that last round. The game plan does not seem... There's the bell to start round 6. Coming off a very tough round. Let's see what they do here.
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs are gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
What heart, what desire, but at what cost? One punch could change everything in this battle. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
Sometimes when you get in there with someone that's so powerful, thinking, you've just got to be smarter than them. You've got to be like a little Fagin and pickpocket them.
Halfway through the round, and I don't know who's got the advantage. Great stuff.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Nice defense, avoiding the right uppercut. Misses with the straight left. Through the straight left, but it won't score. How about that time counter shot? This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Janibek in that last round. Pretty dominant round.
starting to make mistakes in this.
There's the bell to start round 7. They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Well, Johnny, has anything surprised you here as we enter the final frames of this bout?
Look back in the history books. Some of the best fighters in the world were the middleweights. Yes, the glamour division is the heavyweights, we know. But I'm telling you now, you look right there. These guys are on it. Fast, sharp, powerful. But it hurts, and you can imagine that being you. They're the size of an average man.
There's a counter shot. You'd like to see more jabs. Well done with that counter shot. By the way, the connect percentages have to be off the charts. Straight right just misses. When are we going to see a jab from these two? This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go.
Come on, dude, I got him.
There's the bell to start round 8. So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Well, just a couple rounds left, Johnny. What's your assessment so far?
Work the body, frustrate them, take the mind off the chin, take the mind off the tech and everything around that. Work the body, use tactics sometimes. It's so hard to actually outbox a fight and beat them on points.
I don't care who you are. When you get caught with a body shot like that, you're going down.
Where did that...
1, 2, 3, 4. Give me your ball.
It's game, buddy.
So this fight will continue, but how can they get back into this bout?
That is a show of character. When you're put down, your ego's hurt, your chin's hurt, your body's hurting, and you've got to get up, suck it up, and think, right, I'm back in the game again. It's so hard for a fighter.
He's got the advantage halfway through the round.
The corners must be so happy. Down to a T, play the plan out to a T. If they can pick up momentum and do this over and over and over again, they've got it.
Counter punch. Neither fighter willing to slow down. Nice count. Final 10 seconds here, unless we get some late drama. I think we all know who won this round.
Go, Bobby.
What a dominant performance, and it shows
Dude, I
up on
told
the
him, look at
judges'
his face,
scorecards as a unanimous decision victory.
Unanimous. You know what? Smart that is. A total change of styles to make sure they got it. At every round in the bag, there was no argument, no discussion, no mistake. It was so
Yeah,
obvious.
dude, I'm boxing hell, dude. Better jabs, better straights. He had more hooks, but my uppercuts came back and won the game for well. I'm the man. All right, let's go.
Fight on by the grill, I'm like I'm Joe. Always tryna fight on by the. Always tryna fight on by the grill, I'm like I'm George. I'm coming for that dough, soon as I walk, they making noise. I'm walking through my city, they like boom by 3-0. Knock 'em out in 60 seconds, like I'm using cheat codes. I just want that money, like I'm money made. I might pop my jack and uppercut, and he up on my way. With my dough, discount double check, undisputed champ. I'm
Go, man. Let's go, man.
take over. I'm new to camp.
All right, what you got? This guy's pretty smart. Damn.
Kid, what are you doing? Come on, switch on.
Getting good, bro. Getting him good. Damn, there you go, buddy.
One, two. Now stick a hook on the end.
Damn, got to a slugfest with him like he wanted it, and I think I lost.
Come on, you're switching on.
Come on.
One, two, three, four, five. Are you all right?
That's a good one.
Okay, now you're switching off. Done all your work all the way through camp. Get this boxing back together. Let's get out there, get you. Let's do it.
Now start counting it.
Damn it, dude.
Okay, focus. Focus. Big deep breath.
Let's go.
Keith, you need to pick it up. You need to pick it up. Win this round.
Stop the one that's double.
What are you doing? Switch on. What are you doing?
Oh my god, dude.
What are you doing? You switched off completely. Let's fight. Hey, get busy. Double up the jab. Keep it simple. Jab up, jab down. Vary your attacks. Keep him guessing where you're coming from.
It's over, bro. You got me.
You want to win this fight? Right.
Do your business.
Now counter his mistakes. Make him miss. Make him pay.
That was a better fight towards the end.
I learned how to use the jab. Both better.